In the Midwest of the United States, I went to a conference where people would smile at even the thought that British politicians are arch manipulators. If you want to hear about real hypnotic manipulation, just listen to them.
At the time that I was going through these techniques, I didn't realize I was being hypnotized because I had a preconceived notion in my mind that hypnosis involved somebody swinging a watch in front of your face and then putting you into a deep sleep and then making hypnotic suggestions to you. But none of that happened in Scientology. There was no watch swinging. I never went into a deep sleep. I was conscious of everything that was going on. I never lost memory of anything that happened. Basically, the way I looked at it was all I was doing was doing simple techniques that involved talking to another person. It never occurred to me that this could be a very subtle form of hypnosis.
Members of the Church of Scientology didn't take kindly to our questioning, which is possibly why they jeered when I went with two former high-ranking Scientologists to learn about their secret methods.
Start.
She's about to demonstrate on me some of their secret techniques.
Okay, Flunk, you twitched your mouth. Start.
All over the world, people are being put through this right now by Scientology trainers.
Okay, Flunk, you gave a big sigh.
Okay, now what's actually occurring here as this happens is the control is starting to go in, where there's one person starting to control your emotions, your movement, etc., and your willingness to be controlled. And you're going to finally have to be able to do this for 2 hours without a twitch, without a movement, without anything else.
What I'm aware of is when I stop my attention from moving and I totally focus upon you, I begin to go into a trance because my conscious mind is looking for movement, but it's being fixed and held.
Now, we're going to do this drill until your tone 40 is totally in.
Okay, now this is done screaming, so it's going to get a little bit loud for the cameras.
You're a student. Start.
Stand up! Sit down in that chair!
Flunk, you failed to acknowledge. Okay, start.
Stand up! Thank you! Sit down in that chair! Thank you! Stand up! Thank you! Sit down in that chair!
So, Robert, what does this do for you? What does this technique actually achieve?
Well, the purpose of this is to give you the ability to direct your intention to get something accomplished. Now, you must understand in Scientology, however, there's two sides of this. While you are learning to get something done, so I say, Paul, go over there. And I'm just able to direct you, because there's a lot of people that just say, Paul, could you sort of go over here for a second? Gives you that commanding presence,
so it's like a military training kind of drill.
Exactly.
Very much so.
Now, the other thing that's important to know, however, is in Scientology, you must learn to be commanded. This is important because at the same time, while you are learning intention without reservation, you must learn control. So I must be able to receive your control, so when you tell me to go over there, I'm willing. So you are learning to control people, and you're learning to be controlled at the same time.
Dianetics are the psychological techniques invented by its founder. They promise enhanced intelligence and better health, and thus Scientology became a huge commercial success in America, where people yearn to improve themselves. But the initiation process is unusual. Becoming a Scientologist entails undergoing a series of training drills designed to instill confidence and obedience.
Stand up!
Acknowledge it as loudly as you can.
Thank you!
Command it as loudly as you can.
Sit down on that chair!
Good. Acknowledge it as loudly as you can.
Thank you!
Good. Command it as loudly.
These ex-Scientologists are demonstrating the drill of shouting orders at an inanimate object to develop what they call intention. The mark of a good Scientologist, wrote L. Ron Hubbard, is a fixed, dedicated glare. That look must be maintained even through the drill they call bull baiting, having to listen to a barrage of insults. If the subject reacts in any way, she flunks or fails.
How many crimes did you help carry up to cover up today? How many crimes? Can you tell us? How many you plotted to cover up today?
You don't understand the nature of journalism with respect, Tom.
No.
Because
I don't understand the nature of you as a person.
Very good, thank you.
Is the thing that I'm at, because you have no objectivity whatsoever.
Thank you.
Zero.
Thank you.
Because Sean Lonsdale, convicted sexual pervert, is your pal that you're chauffeuring around Clearwater. You're making this film with no objectivity from a bigoted, slanted, preconceived
crimes. You know you've done things. What is it? Spit it out.
Well, unfortunately, you don't have a PC folder on me that you can cull to find out whatever.
Well, we can make some good educated guesses.
Yeah, what would they be?
Oh, I'm sure you're a child molester myself.
Okay, all right.
He looks like it to me. I mean, that'd be my guess.
Well, wait, Papa, you're not looking too good.
Why am I not looking too good?
You have brain cancer.
Brain cancer? I might. You don't.
I'm interested in you, your weight, your height.
No.
I think you will.
But why is he interested in my sex life? Because that's what he was asking me about over there on the corner.
I heard that's why you wanted to see a psychiatrist.
Because of my sex life?
Because you had this tendency to do little boys.
Did you take time off from beating your wife to come down here?
Giving you a chance
Listen,
to
buddy,
your situation.
you can't even look me straight in the face. You're sitting there hiding behind with one eye closed, looking through the lens.
Okay, I'll open that other eye.
You wuss. What do you got to hide?
Well, excuse me, Dan, but...
Murder, perhaps? Something in your closet there?
The mark of a good Scientologist, wrote L. Ron Hubbard, is a fixed, dedicated glare.